Welcome to Wengen, Switzerland. This is a place where I thought I was going to stay one night and ended up staying 3. Well, I made it to Wengen. This is Wengen, Switzerland in the Swiss Alps. I know the Jungfrau's around here, the Eiger. Look at that. Does anybody know what that rock formation is? If so, let me know. If you haven't seen the train ride on how I got to Wengen from Bern, Switzerland, please check it out. This place is amazing. When you get here, look at the train station. They have a hotel tourist information kiosk. Lots of info. In storage lockers. And if you're hungry, a vending machine. I'm just going to sit out here on the balcony and enjoy. I think at least 2 nights here. Those are insets of just some views of the hotel. It was awesome. Even at the front, when I started to take a walk around the town, looked great. One of the first things I saw was a skating rink. Adults can rent skates for 16 Swiss francs and children under 16 for 6 Swiss francs. And if you have a visitor card, you save money. Ask the hotel for it when you check in. Okay, I left the hotel. I'm going to try to walk downtown Wengen. I already see they have ice skating. And I know they have a cable car. You can go all the way up. You can go all the way up to Mannlichen. And from there, you can take a walk to the Eiger. Wow. It's a cable car right there. Maybe I'll go skiing. I don't know. Been a while since I've been skiing, but I've never skied in the Alps. Be a great opportunity. Rent my skis and go. Who knows? Let's see. You can rent skis and boots from 80 to 100 Swiss francs a day, or 160 to 200 Swiss francs for 3 days. The more you ski, the more you save. That's where the cable car goes, way up there. Couldn't find a place for lunch. See, is that a steakhouse? And hotel. I was in Wengen about 3 days before the winter season kicked off, so a lot of the things were closed, but I did find a good place to go eat. That building right there with the red shutters is called the Ristorante Da Sina. They have excellent food and great pizza. I got there just before lunch was closing, so all I got was pizza, but it was fantastic. But they do open up again for dinner. This place looks like it's closed. Actually says caution snowfall. Maybe they're just doing some renovations. That's the Palace Hotel. I believe it is closed for renovations. It's kind of like abandoned though, as far as the landscaping goes. Amazing views from here. If you got about $1 billion, you could probably buy this hotel. Look at that cable car. Just passing behind that building there. Wonder if that's a hotel. There's lots of hotels here, but I really love the Alpenkrauter Baren. You will too. Those are the footsteps from a kid that grew up in New England and has been living in Florida for a long time. I miss the snow. I don't miss the icy, freezing, cold stuff, but I miss the snow, and this is a place to go. Apparently, you can go paragliding up there in Mannlichen. A lot of people were doing it. But I also know from previous trips that down in Interlaken, there's a lot of paragliding there, right in the town square. And you can rent the all the equipment and you go tandem. I think I'm going to try that next time. Maybe you should. Just love walking around this town. Got to be careful with the icy roads, though. I held on to that railing there. And if you like hiking, there's a lot of hiking trails here. You can hike all the way down to Lauterbrunnen, or go up the cable car to Mannlichen and hike. According to the sign, I know the brown ones mean walking, or orange ones. Lauterbrunnen, 1 hour walk. I believe beyond that steeple there, up from the Lauterbrunnen Valley, is Mürren. I'll continue to walk downtown Wengen. There's lots of stores here. A lot of gift shops, cowbells, and I got my Wengen hat. I love it. I think that's the Eiger right there. We'll be going up there to the Monch and the Jungfrau and the Jungfrau Hawk. This place is awesome. There's a tourist center right next to the ice skating rink. And look, even more paragliders up there in Mannlichen. I see a lot of snow fences there. I think they prevent avalanches. The building on the left is the entrance to the cable cars for the 5-minute ride up to Mannlichen. Then you can take a cable car back down to Grindelwald. Or you could take an amazing hike to Kleine Scheidegg. We're sledding down that hill. I don't see a tow rope though. Right behind the train station there's the Arenas Hotel and Resort. That looked awesome. And there's a cool wooden statue of a hiker right there. Well, this is the closest I'm going to get to skiing, at least on this trip. I didn't take this cable car, but I did take the Glacier Express down to Grindelwald, and then I took the cable car to Mannlichen from Lauterbrunnen. Check out those videos, they'll be published soon. Just walking around the town of Wengen. Like a fairy tale. Join me in this beautiful hike around the village. I think it took me about an hour, but it was a slow walk because I could not help myself from stopping and taking video and just enjoying the scenery. I loved it. This is such a nice walk around the village. There's benches, places to sit and just enjoy the scenery. I just ran across a swim and Sonnenbad. I wonder if it's a thermal spa. Look at those things. There must be places where you can stay warm. Too bad it's closed. I'd go up there and check it out. I am in love with this place. Just taking a peek through the wooden fence here. You can see the pool. I bet that's a hopping place to go. Year round, except for now, shoulder season. I thought that was frozen water. It's a chain. There's a nice little hill for the kids to play on. Be a great beginner ski slope. Probably right up my alley right now since I haven't skied in about 25 years. Looks like I'm going to have to change that soon. Train tracks. Go right up there with the cogs and everything. I'm doing that tomorrow. There's the Eiger. That looks like a cool way to get around. I wish there was a place to rent those at. That'd be a lot of fun. There are signs clearly marking the hiking trails everywhere. You can hike down to Lauterbrunnen if you want. There's several trails to do that. I'm just going to stick to this road because I got plans for the next couple of days. And there'll be videos coming out soon. Skiing and sledding. I don't know if those signs mean that you can do that on the road. I guess so. I bet they're very hard to keep the roads clear in the wintertime. Or maybe they don't even want to. It's probably the best way to get around in the wintertime. There's some beautiful hotels around here, a lot of boutique looking ones. And speaking of nice looking hotels, this Hotel Regina, that looks amazing. And there's a boutique hotel and spa. I'm almost back to my hotel. Okay, so I walked around the whole town. There's a train coming from Kleine Scheidegg. It's going to stop in Wengen and go back down to Lauterbrunnen. The trains run pretty regular. It's a great system. There's my hotel, the Alpenkrauter Hotel Baren. I have a nice little video on that with a review of the rooms. It's a great hotel. I loved it. I'll be back. I think all the hotels have these live shots of the local attractions in the area and tells you the weather conditions. It's great. Oh, the views of Wengen. Like a storybook. I can't wait to come back here. And I bet all the people resting in their hotel rooms tonight are thinking about all the wonderful memories they made here up in the Jungfrau Region. Such an amazing place. Well, time to get ready for my trip up to the Jungfrau Hock. If you have a real pass, they're requesting you buy tickets to the office. I assume there must be a discount. I'll check that out in the morning. There is a discount. You save about 50 Swiss francs. There's a few bars that have people in it. A few bars that don't. It's 8 o'clock at night. It's still a beautiful place. Everybody gets tuckered out during the day. Skiing, sledding, hiking, walking, relaxing. Whatever you decide to do in Wengen, I'm sure you'll have a great time. That vehicle had a sign that said Ibex Taxi, so there is a taxi here. And after a wonderful meal of venison and spatzel at the hotel, I decided to go check out the nightlife. This Hasenstall Bar has some great reviews. Let's check it out. Be daring. The bar was fantastic, and there was this wonderful girl named Eszter from Hungary. Provided great service, and they make great drinks, and it's empty now. That's because it was still kind of early, and it doesn't really get busy till about 10:30 at night. I'm a little old for that, so I just enjoyed it. And I woke up to a beautiful snowy morning. Look how pretty that is off the balcony. Again, that's the Alpenkrauter Baren Hotel. And if you haven't seen my video with the hotel reviews, please check it out. And like I mentioned before, there's a lot of cool looking hotels here. And that one right there, below the balcony of my hotel, is the Edelweiss Hotel. Highly recommended. By a friend of mine who stays there often. Morgen. Going to the Jungfrau Joch. I'm going to be going up to the Jungfrau Joch from Wengen, and then I'm going to take the cable car down to Grindelwald, and then Grindelwald I got another train going back to Wengen. I hope you enjoyed this video of Wengen, and I hope you like and subscribe, and be sure to catch my videos on the Jungfrau Hoch in Grindelwald and beyond. We'll see you next time.